Alright. Move it to its proper positioning. And we should be good. Indeed we are. So, hello people of the internet. It is I, Soulrack Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where the Olympus journey will continue today. Last time, Aphrodite fell to our hand after trying to manipulate us into killing Mashu, which means she is a very high contender for the new bottom of the list spot, and if she ever becomes a servant to be summoned. She is a very, very much hot contender for that, not that glorious position. Just gonna claim this stuff here real quick, just so my box doesn't build up too much. I will also be using my beast footprints here on Mashu because, you know, I shouldn't hold on to those kinds of things as often as I do. I really shouldn't, so just really quick, command card enhancement. Mashu. I need to get my Mashu. Okay, so that buster's maxed. I can only do... It's 240, that's fine. Every little bit helps. And I also might throw something on Mash's quick card here. It's long overdue that she gets a command code on it after all. Lots of people don't have their command cards with anything on it, because I'm lazy with regards to that. So the quick. All of these are new. And I got a low rarity ones that I'm not going to even bother looking at for this. So, no. 3-turn cooldown, that kind of sucks, but it's a good card. Very good for solos, but... So, current is possible Maiden of Orleans. No. Not really. No. It wouldn't be as good as Maiden of Orleans. That, unfortunately, doesn't help too much. No. No. That's a weird one. No. Interesting, but probably not. I think we're gonna go with the Holy Maiden's Blessing, honestly, looking through all of these that I have. Yeah, Holy Maiden's Blessing seems to be the best of the bunch, so... Maiden of Orleans, I mean. Yeah, we'll engrave that to you there. There we go. Mashu is all kitted out now. Woo! She is ready. Still probably couldn't have taken on Koyan, sadly. Sadly, Koyan was just a bit much. The fact that she was effective against Mashu. Anyways, we are going to do the next section right now. Section 14 is where we are currently at. About halfway through the Olympus Lostbelt, if what people told me with this being like 27 sections is true. So yeah, souls to be equals in due course. 3 arrows on section 14 starts off with a combat node. We'll reform our party immediately before the battle begins. Got the hiccups, apparently. So we should start off with us waking up from being unconscious again, because we just fired off the black barrel. Again. Ah, delicious H2O. Or maybe the, golden bear thing will be something. There, the Symbiotes has landed safely. How are you feeling, Soul? Can you move? Not a muscle. He's right, Senpai's vitals are stable, but how? His body still contains traces of the healing spell, so the effects are being prolonged. Blavatsky knew it would be very dangerous for a human from proper human history to take part in this fight. So she did what she could to make sure that they would be cared for as well as possible. Okay, so that's some powerful healing magic, but maybe I'm just getting used to it. Maybe I'll have anti-divine properties. Ooh.
I see them. We owe a great deal indeed. However, there's no telling how long these effects will last, so we should still avoid having Mr. Soul push himself for too long.
Right. Okay, luckily it looks like he can still move for now. Mind all getting off the Symphony so I can miniaturize it and put it away. After that, we'll head back home. There we go. A brilliant landing. Are you okay, Mash? Has your weapon cooled down yet? Yes, I'm fine. The gun barrel is completely cooled off. Here, Senpai. I'll help you get back down to the ground. Excuse me while I pick you up. There. That's an adorable thought. Okay, we're back on the ground. You did wonderfully today, Senpai. Thank you, Mashu. Not at all. Foo-foo! Damn, so that big red arm is all gone now, huh? I was looking forward to smashing it to bits.
Should you have another chance, Gaddis, I would ask you kindly refrain from doing so. That armor will undoubtedly be a key component in Operation God Destroy going forward, after all.
They can only summon Huge Bear temporarily. Oh, it's Huge Bear. Since he uses a ton of magical energy. Basically, he's only a virtual noble phantasm, so it's very hard to keep him materialized all the time. At least that's what Kintoki and Blavatsky said. I'm afraid we didn't really understand any of it. Foo-foo! Foo-foo! I was really excited about Huge Bear. I suppose he must really like those sorts of giant things. What did you think of Huge Bear, Mashu? You know, I know that one of the very few defining traits of the MC is that he is a mecha fan. But, you know, what did Mashu think? I liked it too. Its red tinted color scheme was so vivid, but it also felt soft and cuddly, like a plush animal. Oh.
Alright, we can continue this chat later. Right now we need to return to the base as quickly as possible. Most of this district's citizens may be gone now, but it's only a matter of time until more soldiers and autonomous weapons make their way here. We completely exhausted our magical energy in our fight against Aphrodite, so our priority now is to recuperate. From there we can plan our next objective, and... do you really think there will be a next time for you?
Oh, the twins! It's you goddamn twin bastards! The Dioscuri. Dioscuri. The Dioscuri, the twin gods. Cursed are his servant. Congratulations, Chaldeans. We're going to kill you here, Chaldeans. Come on, guys, now. Seriously? We just finished a battle against a machine god, and we are worn right the heck out. There's no honor in taking us out while we're completely exhausted. Don't be ridiculous, my swordsmanship is light itself. It's useless, no human could ever take us by surprise. If I were Ares, I might commend you for destroying 2 machine gods, 4 if you count the ones in Atlantis. But you'll get no such praise from me. God destroyers, what a joke. Your efforts amount to nothing more than killing gods with the power of other gods, and if that weren't bad enough, you're even brazenly using killer anomia. Go ahead, try to fire that black light at us humans. We are light. We are what shines forth in the wake of a storm. This is where the God Destroyer Alliance dies. They are light? I guess it's probably a better thing that I summoned them than I thought. So the Dioscuri is our opponents here. Interesting. I'll go ahead and bring along Caligula, since he proved himself quite useful there. But I don't think he'll be used. No, it's Seba's, so that means it is Gil's fun time. Gil, show these god puppets, as they currently are, they're god puppets, essentially, what a true hero can do. Gil hates the gods, after all, so I'm sure he would be more than happy. You know, I kind of feel like if we could summon any servant, Gil would be more than happy to tear Olympus down. You know? Gil is very anti-god, after all. And then, lunchtime, there we go. And let's get this party rolling. First, though, we want to continue to level up the Arctic uniform, which is almost there. The Arctic uniform is nearly there. I can only imagine the people that have their stuff fully kitted out. Like, the amount of experience it takes is ridiculous, though I suppose you can... there is, like, very efficient ways to get the experience, so,
Fatal Battle.
Oh, they've got a break bar. And literally nothing else. How precious of them. They have some reinforcements, I suppose. Nobody's calling me out on that. But yeah, the Dioscuri here are about to get wrecked. Gil Destroy these fools. They're fools because they're not with my Chaldea yet. Deleted a whole freaking break power in one blow. That's gloriously, gloriously glorious. Entwined Twin Gods. Mana Burst. Ooh, the evade. Ooh, okay, that actually hurts. They have... Okay, so they can smack pretty hard. How high is this evasion gonna last for? The whole turn. That's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of annoying. So what do these do? Increase crit rate during your critical attacks. Crit hit rate. And increase charge by 1 when you crit. Okay. Well, you know... No more crits for you two. And Gil, just toy with these Lamias for now. Since they are being cowards and hiding behind evasion. I'm not even going to need to use any charge skills. So I can just straight up NP blast them again. Will I do that? I think I may as well. I'll go ahead and throw an illusory buff on Gil, just, you know, to really hammer in the point that they are nothing compared to Gilgamesh. The King of Heroes will destroy these pretender gods, or wannabe gods, I guess? I'm only insulting them because they're enemies right now. When they join me, though, you know, then they get some respect. Almost 1 million damage amongst a bunch of them. Hot damn, Gil. Oh, and the battle's not done? Well, it's a good thing Gil can NP again. Sadly, not a 3-turn, but, you know, they evaded, so there's not really much I could do about that. Strangely enough, I did not generate any stars that turn. Like, I don't know why I didn't, but... Oh well. It is what it is. Oh. Ooh, that was a good pop of my elbow. Is that all, Dioscurries? Dioscurries? Of course, I'm guessing that canonically we suffer, you know, a loss in this battle and have to retreat, or they're called off or something like that. We're also very close to a level up. I feel like we might get it in today's stream and hit the next level. Woot! Is that all you've got? Divine spirits, huh? Well, I've never come up against a sword and shield made of light before. Their magical energy is tough enough as it is, but the worst part is their insane speed. Even their fists move like light. These two are not all like the machine gods who we just grind away with their authority. They're just a ludicrously powerful servant. You think you can compete with my sword, or with Big Brother's shield? You? Do you think you're competing now? How are you going to string enough moves together to cut us down? Go on, human sword fighter, tell me. Niten, Ichiryu. Niten Ichiryu Barutsu Beam. Well, that last part was only just jest, but I did take you by surprise, didn't I? Caligula. Hear me, O goddess. Flucticlus. Diana. How is this gonna help us? That's Artemis' big brother. Worry not, Pollux. A little mental attack like this is nothing. Oh, augmented mental attack on Dioscuri? Or on, Kester? Everyone hurry. The smoke screen spell won't last long. We need to fall back now. Senpai. Let's go! Okay, so it's not a complete loss. It's a tactical retreat. Series of distractions to, make Caster worry so that they could get a smoke screen off. Okay, that's fair. Curse you. How dare you escape from me not once but twice? Such insolence, such impudence, such irreverence. How dare you disrespect us like this? Big brother, Chaldea, Chaldea, Chaldea! Ah! I'll kill every last one of you humans myself. I think we know who our next god or duo of gods that we're taking down is going to be. The Dioscuros. No battle for this second arrow of section 14. Or chapter 14. It doesn't really matter which. You and me. We've been together ever since we were born. Okay, so this is going to be some exposition on them. You're precious to me. No one could ever take your place. I even think at one point I could know your thoughts as if they were my own. But that was a long, long time ago. Now, honestly, I can't tell really what you are thinking anymore. Not clearly. So this is Pollux with regards to Castor, I'm guessing. Sometimes I guess right, sometimes I guess wrong. But either way, I trust you, and I love you. I love you more than anyone in the world. No, more than any person who ever was, or is, or ever will be. Sibling love. In the non-amorous way, I hope. What's the familial love called? I can't remember. Damn them, their cursed nature. If this wasn't the great orbital shrine, I'd be burning it to the ground as we speak. How dare that mere human heroic spirit use the noble phantasm to hinder my divine mind? Can't think of anything more humiliating, Pollux. Yes, it's terrible, brother. But there was nothing we could do, since that noble phantasm also uses divine power. As a noble phantasm derived from the moon goddess Artemis, the spirit on information warfare functionality, of course it would be able to obstruct even us for a fleeting moment. But that was a singular occurrence. Now that we know about it, we have developed a resistance, and it will never work on us again. So please calm yourself, big brother. Yeah, I'm wondering if Pollux isn't happy with the way things are going. I wonder. Yes, you're right. We may have died and were born as divine spirits, but Father's protection is still with us. That sort of cheap imitation authority won't work on us twice. That's right, big brother. All that remains now is to find out where they are hiding. Indeed, once we do, we'll snuff them out once and for all. By the way, do we still not have permission to destroy the frontier zone? No, unfortunately, Queen Europa insists that as one of Olympus's production districts, it's too important to destroy. It seems the only way we'll be able to destroy an entire district is if one of Father's revelations permits it. Queen Europa, huh? She's got a lot of nerve for a fusion of a heroic spirit and a god. How dare she be the one to speak for Father instead of proper gods like us? What sort of connection she might have to proper human history, I still find her actions to the height of insolence. I can only imagine how poor Lady Hera must feel being fused with that. I wouldn't be able to stand it. Big brother, am I wrong, little sister? No, big brother. However, what is it? These decisions come from Almighty Zeus himself. I don't think it's our place to criticize. Of course it's our place. I have every right to be angry about this. Big brother. Yeah, So Pollux is not happy with how Castor is so filled with anger. I'm pretty sure they're a duo summon, so I'm pretty sure Castor is an Avenger. So I don't think that Pollux is happy with that. Another no battle node. This one might be the shortest section on Olympus. Watch, it's gonna be another half an hour speaking node. Much like that last one was. Initiating God Destroyer Alliance base emergency underground move. Just heads up, everyone. The whole place is gonna shake up even more than last time. Whee! Reconfirming emergency steps. Everything checks out. Sorry about all the shaking. We need to get out of here as soon as possible, so I'm really booking it this time. Really? It doesn't seem that bad to me. How about you, Fo? Fo! Looks like you're doing fine, too. Are you doing okay, Senpai? How are you feeling right now? A little unsteady, but the floor might just be shaken. You could hold me, though, Mash. So you're dizzy. You might have the other symptoms, too. You need to rest up as soon as possible. Come on, Senpai. Let's find a place where you can lie down. I see. Don't worry, Mash. He's fine. This is nothing like what he went through after shooting Demeter. It really is just the floor shaking that's got him unsteady, that's all. Damn it, Musashi! Thank goodness. Fo! Dioscuro, damn it. All I could do was run away yet again. Calm down, Macarius. All we ever do is run, and run away again. How many times has it been now? We're the only humans left in the whole Alliance. I swore I'd avenge the others, but I'm no closer than I was back then. You still saved us! Only because I can't have you guys die on us. Now that even the proper human history heroic spirits are gone, you're all we've got left. Failure is not an option. As much as I want revenge, the mission still comes first. Fall. By the way, I need to tell you guys something. You know that smoke screen spell we used in the first time to save you? Well, we can't use it anymore. They've seen it too many times now. Oh, really? That's too bad. It looked like it was even cutting off farsight spells and the such. Fum! Do you mean those mystic codes that resemble portable cannons? I was most impressed with how effectively you employ them for both offensive and defensive purposes. Then again, I did notice you were swapping between different spells and magecraft bases with every shot, so I suppose that means you've used them all up. Yes, that's right. We worked with both heroic spirits and the collaborator to make these mystic codes we've been using. They use Egyptian, Scandinavian, Eastern European, Greek, Celtic, and runic spells without relying on divine spirits. So mystic codes can use spells from multiple different magecraft foundations in parallel. That kind of thing would be unthinkable in modern magecraft. Really, that sounds more like an incredible artifact than they do mystic codes. That is doubtlessly why they were effective even against gods, but unfortunately it seems that effectiveness was short-lived. It's the same with Caligula's Noble Phantasm. I don't think it'll work on them again either. By now the Dioscuri should have figured out that it's a mental attack derived from Artemis's authority. So next time they'll be ready for it. I see, so the ancient twin gods have already seen through my Noble Phantasm. Hello, once again, I've come back without waiting to be rebooted. Let me just launch right into an explanation. Time for Operation God Destroyer to enter its final phase. Thanks to you, the summoning circles are in place. All that remains is the final key we need to destroy Zeus. That means we need to finish the Grand Summon article. Unfortunately, we can't with the Alliance's R&D skills alone. At this point, we can only hope that the collaborator has made a significant progress with its construction. But unfortunately, we have no means of contacting them. Huh? Fool? You're shitting us, right? You came all this way, now you're just leaving the rest of a chance? So what, all this moving around we're doing in this space really is just running away? This is great, I love flailing about hoping I get lucky. You guys are even bigger idiots than I thought. I can't remember the last time I laughed this hard. You might be idiots, but you're my kind of idiots. Aw, Cadus is warming up to us. Well, I can understand where they're coming from, at least in terms of security. It just goes to show how cautious its collaborator is being with their identity. They must have an important reason for keeping it a secret. Though, of course, I can make some educated guesses at what it may be. Oh yeah, go on then, detective. Let's hear him. And don't give me any of your clever talk, shooter. I'll cut your tongue off and let the rest of your head with it. To begin... Okay, not who I was expecting. I was expecting Muramasa. It's Pepe. Awesome. Though that doesn't really make too much sense. So I don't actually think it's Pepe. He might be working with the collaborator, maybe? Okay, that's enough of that. When did she get here? Did she completely erase her presence? Oh, Musashi. No, that's not she used some sort of spell to appear instantly. Is he using some kind of Godspeak technique? Jinsokutsu, but there's no way for a mere human practitioner. So unless there's more than one person here, that's a bit of translation error. He must be pushing himself really hard to pull off this kind of magical stealth. Oh man, I didn't think I would change all that much even after I became a heroic spirit. I guess this is part of my new magic resistance. Man, it's weird being this sensitive to spell work of some kind. Now, aren't you one of the cryptors? After all the trouble I took to sneak past the heroic and divine spirits to jump into your base, well, as moving this is the welcome I get. I was hoping for a stiff cocktail, not a bunch of silly infighting. You really should have managed to learn at least a thing or two about style by now, right, Mashi? Pepe. Roast banana pepperoncino. Oh, you. It's Scandinavia pepperoncino. I know it's a fake name, but it's still my fake name. I swear you are such a little imp. Lucky for you, I love that sort of thing. You've got to enjoy the little things in life. Pepe is here. He's helping us out. Pepe is probably, like, the most chill and on our side of all the cryptors, you know?
I know I don't need to bother introducing myself at this point, do I? So you remember Katak, right? Basically, I'm the collaborator's other little helper.
And it's totally Muramasa.
Katak begged me. He said to tell you to come and get what you were looking for.
Wait, does that mean what I think it means? I think so. Are you talking about the last thing we need for the operation's final phase?
You got it, hon. The article you've been waiting for is just about ready for you to come and pick it up. Hey, twin cuties. What were your names again? Macarius and Adele.
Yeah. Yes.
You can move this base anywhere underground you like, right? Then I can give you the exact coordinates right now.
The coordinates to where exactly?
Why, the Collaborator's Secret Workshop / hideout, of course.
It's totally Muramasa. You know, there was a mention of Hephaestus, you know, the main unit being destroyed, but a backup unit being awakened back in Olympus. Muramasa is totally working with Hephaestus to help us out. That's awesome. That's the prediction here, right now. Muramasa and Hephaestus have forged this grand summoning article so that we can summon a grand servant. Who it is, I have no idea, but we'll find out. We got a quartz and 3 eternal gears for section 14, probably the shortest section of Olympus yet. I will take this moment to get a quick drink and pause. And burp, I guess.